When I was at the Ace Cafe the other week, I got talking to a guy called Chris, and I was talking about the creases that I have in 3 of my doors, and he very kindly offered to lend me this dent puller. So today I'm going to have a go and see how I get on with it. I'm Steve and welcome to my channel. So this is the passenger rear door, and there's a crease. It starts from there and it goes right the way along there. Now this brazing I'm going to have to cut out, but I thought I'd pull this dent before I cut that out. So I will draw a line all the way along here and then use the puller. So this is a better view of that crease, you can see it better now. So it actually starts there. And it runs along like that. Right the way to there. So how it works is the pin goes in here, and these pins are steel and they're covered with copper, and the same as welding wire. I think it's to stop the steel corroding, and it's probably to stop it sticking in here as well. So this nozzle is sprung loaded, and then it makes contact from there to there. So I'll start in the middle. Well, I haven't actually tried it on thin metal yet. It'll probably go all the way through. Right, go. What's actually happened is the heat has made the dent go down more. But that's fine because it will come up. I put a long line of these pins on, and the deepest part is about there, and that's about 1/4 of an inch, and it goes all the way down here, actually getting less and less and less. So the puller goes on there like that. And what Chris said was do it little at a time, so I just do tiny amounts at a time. Hasn't made that much difference. The problem I've got is this is not solid. It would be better to do it on the car, but I haven't got any door handles or latches on there. I've actually decided to put the door back. I didn't even put the bolts in on the hinges, and I've got a clamp up there and the clamp down here, and it is much solid, and it makes it a lot easier to actually put it on the pins as well. It is pulling out here, but I can't actually fix it there. So yes, this is working. So the technique that I'm actually using is I'm starting from that end, which was very minimal, and I concentrated on 3 or 4 pins until this section was okay, and then I gradually moved it along, doing about 3 pins at a time, and it's quite flat along here. One thing I have found that helps is when you put it on, before you hit it, it's best to pull, because you can see it's flexing, but it just goes back again. But by hammering it while I'm pulling it, that seems to have a better effect than just hammering it. So I pull and hammer at the same time. This has been quite a success. If you look at the light that's coming through here, it's minimal light coming through here. Now this is a 20 thou feeler, which is nearer, damn it, 1/2 mil. And there's no way I can get even 1/2 mil down there. So I think the trick with this is that it's best to leave it low and then use filler to take up the last 1/2 mil. And about that one. No, that won't go in. So yeah, I've got it within 1/2 mil all the way along there, and that's fine for a little skim of filler there. So yeah, the trick is not to go too far because you don't want to be knocking it back again. So rely on your filler to fill it in. But considering this was, I think I said it's a quarter, it was, around here was a 1/4 of an inch. So, you know, little and often, it's taken me, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours to do this. Can't be rushed. And I'm really pleased with that. And now I'm going to see how easy it is to get these off. Okay, so that could just be ground down, as long as I keep it cool. I'll probably use a flap wheel to do that. Right, that one's gone all right as well. So, you know, that's 1/2 mil and there's nowhere near going in. So there's a bit of a high spot here, but I've got to do some welding along there. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, but this bit is fine. It's all nice and flat along there, and yeah, it's good. Not so comfortable as the old ones, but they do. I need to get a wet rag now. Seems to be a low spot round the pins. I didn't expect that. I expected it to be the opposite for some reason. I use my finger file just to see how it comes out. Right, that's turned out very well. I haven't even gone over with the flat wheel. I left it rough on the finger file because that'll make a better bond for the filler when I put the filler in. And putting the rule on, I'm very, very pleased with it. There's a minimum gap under there, and the filler will fill that all in. There seems to be a high lump here. I don't know if I've made that worse, but I think there is all the way along. So there's a high lump here. You know, it's possible that in the factory they hammered this back to match the seal at the bottom, you know, because they do that kind of thing in factories. So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. So that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.